Welcome, good evening. Thank you for coming tonight to celebrate new and renewed National Board Certified Teachers who participated in our District 11 National Board Certification Program. We are so excited to celebrate these National Board Certified Teachers, or NBCTs as they are typically called, for achieving the highest credential in the teaching profession. I'm Linda Sanders, Director of Professional Development for District 11. I would like to start off by recognizing special District 11 personnel in the audience tonight. Please stand when I say your name. Board of Education Treasurer, Dr. Parth Malpakkam. Executive Director, Cynthia Martinez. Human Resources Director of Elementary Education, Dion Killingsworth. And Human Resources Director of Secondary Education, Carrie Urbanski. Thank you all for attending tonight. Our purpose for coming together tonight is to share a little bit of information about the organization, National Board for Professional Teaching Standards, to share a little bit about our District 11 National Board Certification Program, and also a little bit about the National Board Certification process. But most importantly, we're here tonight to recognize and to celebrate renewed and new National Board Certified Teachers in District 11 and in the Pikes Peak region who participated in the D11 National Board Certification Program. At this time, I would like to introduce Nancy Shanklin. She is a nationally board certified teacher. She is the coordinator of the District 11 National Board Certification Support Program. She is also the head of Teachers Coaching Teachers Program and the Peer Coaching Program. She is not a busy lady at all. She will be here to share a little bit about the National Board Program, the research behind it, and a few national statistics regarding its effectiveness in impacting students across the country. Nancy Shanklin.
Okay, so what is National Board for Professional Teaching Standards, or also known as NBPTS? Well, it is a nonpartisan, independent, and nonprofit organization designed to develop, retain, and recognize accomplished teachers, and to generate ongoing improvement in schools nationwide. It is the most respected professional certification available in K through 12 education. The founding mission of the National Board is to advance the quality of teaching and learning by maintaining high and rigorous standards for what accomplished teachers should know and be able to do, providing a national voluntary system certifying teachers who meet these standards, and advocating related education reforms to integrate National Board certification in American education and to capitalize on the expertise of National Board certified teachers. So National Board certification is also recognized and backed by research. More than a decade of research from across the country confirms that students taught by National Board Certified Teachers, or NBCTs, learn more than students taught by other teachers. Estimates of the increase in learning are on the order of an additional 1 to 2 months of instruction, and the positive impact is even greater for high-need students. In Mississippi, in a 2017 study, that showed kindergarten and third grade students with a National Board certified reading teacher performed at a significantly higher level on literacy assessments than peers on average. I need a drink of water. In Washington State, a multi-year study showed that National Board certified teachers are more effective than non-certified teachers with similar experiences. Another study in Chicago and Kentucky found that board certification is an effective signal of teacher quality. So let's talk about some national statistics. The 7 new NBCTs and 5 renewed NBCTs we are celebrating today join the ranks of 3,831 new National Board Certified teachers across the nation, and another 4,787 board certified teachers that successfully renewed their certification in 2019. These teachers join a growing community of board certified teachers, now more than 125,000 across all 50 states, and yet only 3% of the teaching population. So some Colorado statistics. In the state of Colorado this year, 44, or I should say in 2019, 44 teachers earned their national board certification, and 39 NBCTs renewed their certification. They join over 1,040 other NBCTs certified in Colorado to bring the total in Colorado to 1,123 national board certified teachers. Currently, Colorado has 333 teachers pursuing their certification this year. The Colorado Department of Education recognizes national board certification as the only way in the state of Colorado to earn or obtain a master teacher certification. So at this time, sorry, I'm having a hard time here. At this time, I would like to introduce Savina Fairbairn. And Savina is an NBCT, and she is a teacher in District 11 and a facilitator of our candidate support classes, as well as a member of our National Board Cabinet. So Savina Fairbairn.
Thank you. Hello. Okay, I'm going to talk about our District 11 program, and I would like to share some of our district statistics on our D11 National Board Certification Program. Our program was established in 2003-2004 by co-founders Judy Williams and Dr. Mary Gromko. Their vision established a foundation for a sustainable program. We are proud to say District 11 is ranked 4th out of all the districts in Colorado by the total number of teachers certified, and 5th by current number of candidates pursuing their certification. You can see by the graph that we've continued to grow since 2003-2004, even though a revision process by NBPTS, or National Board, dipped our numbers just a tad. Currently, we have 38 National Board certified teachers in 28 District 11 schools. Of our 38 NBCTs, 2 are district administrators, 1 is an instructional coach that provides support to teachers across the district, 2 are program specialists, and 33 are teaching in our classrooms daily. We also have 8 district schools with multiple NBCTs. The District 11 National Board Certification Program has been the premier support of candidacy and leadership in the region since 2003-2004. We were the first district with a comprehensive support program in the Pikes Peak region. Colorado Springs District 11 National Board Certification Program is one of the only large structured programs in the region supporting National Board candidates and fostering National Board leadership. We continue to lead the state in its outreach to grow additional candidate support programs in districts across the state by presenting yearly at NBCT Summit, organized by the Pikes Peak Center for Teaching, Learning, and Public Education. We are members of the Colorado National Board Network. We provide support to all teachers in the Pikes Peak region and have mentored other districts to start their own candidate support programs. Our candidate support is provided through coaching in a collaborative setting. Our vision is to promote a top quality educator workforce by providing a national board certification program that supports teachers in reaching the highest standards of the profession to effectively meet diverse student needs. Our mission is to recruit, retain, and renew National Board certified teachers by providing an adaptive and structured support system that reinforces best practices and reflection to positively impact student learning. Our vision and mission directly align with CDE's strategic plan to address retaining educator talent by increasing teacher retention. We are so thankful to have the opportunity to support district teachers as they go through the rigorous process of certification. Increasing the quality of teaching and learning in District 11, as well as aligning with CDE's strategic plan to address retaining educator talent by increasing teacher retention, is a win-win for our students. The District 11 National Board Certification Program offers candidate support, advanced candidate support, renewal support, and NBCT trainings once certified. These opportunities are available to all District 11 teachers and teachers in the surrounding Pikes Peak area with our consortium. Currently, we have 14 candidates at various stages in the process, including regular candidates, advanced candidates, and renewal NBCTs. 3 surrounding districts have candidates participating in our consortium program this year. Some participants come from as far away as Denver and Ellicott. Here are some pictures to enjoy of our monthly candidate support. Next, let's hear from District 11 NBCT Susan Chandonnet about the impact the District 11 candidate support had on her.
I am so thankful for District 11 for giving me the opportunity to have support classes in my effort to achieve my National Board certification. It has been such an honor to work with the different colleagues and facilitators of the district and other peers who are trying to achieve the process as well. It was really amazing process. When I first tried to figure out if I wanted to take this journey or not, the district provided a fabulous luncheon and told us all about it. And they also said there are classes once a month and there's financial reimbursement. And so I sort of felt like, what's holding me back? I have to try this out. And so I am so grateful for that. I learned so much from my colleagues. I attended the monthly meetings, and there are people from all different districts, all different schools, elementary, middle school, high school, and they had so much to offer me. We had sessions where we were discussing different ideas of how to approach different components, how to look at students, how to reflect on our teaching, and they gave me such insight and support. Several classes we were laughing hysterically. Other classes we would be crying because the process is so intense. So I am so grateful. I could not have done this process without those classes. Additionally, the facilitators, the teachers who were there who had already completed the process were just integral to the process. They supported, they guided, they challenged me, and without them, again, I don't know if I'd know how to quite proceed with the process. Times where it was really hard or I struggled, but also times where I felt good and successful, they helped cheer me on. So again, I'm so thankful for the District 11 support program through my national board process, and I encourage everyone to go for it.
And the best part of the National Board process is that it is focused on the growth of teachers and their students in real time. So next I would like to introduce Sharon Thomas to share with you a little bit about the National Board process. She is the counselor at Jackson Elementary School, an NBCT, and has worked as a facilitator for the D11 National Board Support Program.
So I know that I don't have to share what this process is with new NBCTs or their families because they have lived it for the past 1 to 5 years. However, I would like to give a brief overview of what National Board certification process is for those individuals who may not know. There are 4 components to this assessment process. Component 1 requires an understanding of developmentally appropriate content knowledge and pedagogical practices for teachers' content areas. Component 2 focuses on differentiation in instruction. Teachers are required to use information they have acquired about their students' strengths and needs to design and implement effective instruction documented by student work samples over time, along with a written commentary analyzing their instructional choices. Component 3 requires teachers to videotape their teaching and interactions between them and their students. Then they submit a written commentary in which they describe, analyze, and reflect on their teaching and interactions. Component 4 is where these teachers must provide evidence that their collaboration, use of assessments, and knowledge of students has positively impacted their students' learning. Each component in this process is based on the foundation of the 5 core propositions. 5 core proposition number 1, teachers are committed to students and their learning. These new and renewed MBTCs have shown they recognize individual differences in their students, adjust their instruction tailored to meet students' needs, treat students equitably, and understand and incorporate cognitive development into their lessons. The 5 core proposition number 2, teachers know their subjects they teach and how to teach those subjects to students. The MBCTs have shown they can generate multiple paths to knowledge, appreciate how knowledge is created, organized, and linked to other disciplines. 5 core proposition number 3, teachers are responsible for managing and monitoring student learning. These MBCTs have shown they utilize methods to meet their instructional goals, value student engagement, regularly assess student progress, engaging students in the learning process. 5 core proposition number 4, teachers think systematically about their practice and learn from experience. These teachers use feedback and research to continually improve their practice and positively impact student learning. 5 core proposition number 5, teachers are members of learning communities. MBCTs have demonstrated they collaborate with other professionals to improve classroom and school effectiveness, work collaboratively with families as partners in education, work collaboratively with the community. At the center of it all, it's student learning. And we will now see some photos. I just want to say, well done for voluntarily self-selecting this intense process that measures your teaching against the highest standards in the nation. At this time, I would like to turn the microphone back over to Nancy Shanklin to begin the recognition ceremony.
So tonight, we have 5 NBCTs who renewed their National Board Certification with support from our District 11 National Board Certification Program. We would like to acknowledge them for their continued commitment to the profession and to their students. They will be congratulated by District 11 board members as well as administration who are in attendance this evening. We would like to welcome to the stage Board of Education Treasurer Dr. Parth Melpackham, Director of Professional Development Linda Sanders, Executive Director Cynthia Martinez, Human Resource Directors Dion Killingsworth and Carrie Urbanski. All new and renewed NBCTs will be presented with a gift bag as well as a portfolio of treasured documents. Our first renewed NBCT couldn't attend tonight's celebration, but we want to honor her commitment and say congratulations to Donna Brooks, second grade teacher at Chinook Trail Elementary School in Academy District 20, who renewed her certification as an early childhood generalist. Our next renewed NBCT was born in Illinois, but raised in Colorado Springs. She knew she wanted to be a teacher when she fell in love with music in 7th grade. She has always loved teaching music. She has taught in both District 11 and District 38 for 22 years. Prior to teaching, she was a professional musician playing the clarinet for the Colorado Springs Philharmonic. Her advice for those considering pursuing the National Board Certification process is to be a lifelong learner, improve your teaching practice by undertaking the NBC process, and you can lead your students to unlimited achievement. I would like to invite Diane Jensen, music teacher at Palmer Lake Elementary School, onto the stage. She renewed her certification in early and middle childhood music. Our next renewed NBCT couldn't attend tonight's celebration, but we want to honor her commitment. Congratulations to Sarah Line, one-on-one tutor for Boulder County, who renewed her certification in early and middle childhood literacy. Our next renewed NBCT also couldn't make tonight's celebration. You know, snow days and rescheduling does it to us. Congratulations to Rosanna Rondeau Fisher, third grade teacher at East Ridge Community Elementary School. She renewed her certification in early and middle childhood literacy. Our next renewed NBCT taught in District 11 for 15 years and was a teaching and learning coach for 4 years. Currently, she is completing her 5th year as the principal of Peyton Elementary School. Her advice for those looking into pursuing certification is it is a lot of work. Would you agree? But definitely the best professional development she has gone through. She would recommend it to anyone that wants to take their teaching and student learning to a higher level. Jeanette Watts is unable to be here tonight, but we wanted to recognize and honor her commitment as well. Congratulations to Jeanette Watts for renewing her certification in early and middle childhood literacy. Next, we will be acknowledging our newest National Board Certified teachers from the District 11 Consortium. They will also be congratulated by our district administration, Board of Education member, and administration from their building. Our first new NBCT is Kirsten Ghosh, who currently teaches 5th grade at Soaring Eagles Elementary School in Harrison District 2. She obtained her certification as a middle childhood generalist. Let's hear from Kirsten Ghosh's students about the impact she has had on them. Enjoy.
What makes Miss Ghosh special is that she helps us actually understand what we are doing instead of just making us do it without us knowing why.
Something I would say that makes Miss Ghosh special is when she teaches in a way that makes what you're learning memorable.
She has taught us a lot of stuff that I think will be important later on.
Honestly, a lot of the things Miss Ghosh taught me are very important because she's just so good at teaching them and I know that she's teaching them because they'll help me later on in life, and she makes it to where I won't struggle later on in life because of the way she teaches.
Kirsten cannot be in attendance this evening, but we wanted to honor her commitment to the teaching profession and congratulate her for achieving her National Board certification. Let's listen to the impact the process has had on Kirsten.
The reflection and analysis required to complete the National Board process made me a more efficient educator when making everyday decisions to positively impact my students. I am more intentional and deliberate throughout my planning and instruction, focused on details that have the greatest impact for student achievement. This process renewed my passion for exploring and executing the art of teaching.
The next NBCT to be recognized was born and raised in Idaho. She attended college at Pacific University in Oregon, as well as UCCS here in Colorado Springs. Prior to teaching, she was a newspaper reporter for 7 years. She has taught kindergarten through 4th grade for 10 years in Harrison School District 2. Highlights of her teaching career include when students really get something and you can see it in their eyes, as well as seeing students or former students outside of school. Her advice for those considering the National Board certification process is to be open, stick with it, and find your group. Let's hear from Sherry Griffin's students about the impact she has had on their lives.
What makes Miss Griffin so special is that she really makes you understand what she's talking about. If you're stuck on a math problem, she's gonna make sure that you know what she means by what she's telling you. So yeah, that's how she's really, really special. Miss Griffin's really special because she has a different way of doing things, and really she's part of the reason of who I am. The most important thing Miss Griffin has taught me was that to be a nice friend to everyone and to lead others to math problems and stuff. Miss Griffin makes learning fun because she talks in a lot of different voices, and it's so funny. And then she makes these funny activities for all of them. And for learning, she dresses up and stuff. The most important thing Miss Griffin's taught me is she's taught me how to be a good friend and help others.
I would like to invite Sherry Griffin onto the stage. In attendance with her tonight is Principal of Soaring Eagles Elementary School in Harrison District 2, Kim Easton. Please listen to the impact the National Board Certification process has had on Sherry.
The process of becoming a National Board Certified teacher made me a more reflective teacher. It gave me the time and tools to dig deep into the whys of everything I did in my classroom and make decisions about whether those actions were best for my students. I am better able to meet the needs of my students.
The next NBCT to be recognized was born and raised in Iowa and has taught in Florence for the past 8 years. She decided to become a teacher after watching many teachers in her life, including her father, 2 siblings, and her entire family of in-laws. Prior to teaching, she worked at the U.S. Olympic Training Center as well as in commercial printing sales for sports clients. Along with achieving National Board Certification, she will be completing her master's degree in literacy next month. Her advice for those considering pursuing National Board Certification is to jump in and start the process. By going through the work, you will become a stronger and more effective teacher, and your students will benefit. Let's hear from Kate Spence's students about how what impact she has had on them.
She's helped me being successful. Like, she'll take more time and she'll sit with me and teach me more that I can't really understand.
One skill Miss Spence taught me to help me be successful after 4th grade is my grammar. She's a really, really good teacher. Something that makes Mrs. Spence special is she's a good teacher and she's kind.
I would like to invite Kate Spence onto the stage. She is currently a 4th grade teacher at Fremont Elementary School in Fremont RE2. She's certified as a middle childhood generalist. In attendance with her tonight is Principal of Fremont Elementary School, Connie Parker. Please listen to the impact the National Board Certification process has had on Kate.
Examining my teaching practice and honing it to National Board standards has transformed my classroom. The architecture of accomplished teaching is now automatic and on display each day. I'm more confident. The result is increased consistent growth for my students. And they saw me persevere and not give up when I didn't certify the first time. I'm grateful that my National Board journey has resulted in my students' gains.
Before we recognize and celebrate the newest Colorado Springs District 11 National Board Certified teachers, I would like to invite you to enjoy a taste of how they were congratulated at their school sites by our very own superintendent, Dr. Michael Thomas.
My name is Mr. Thomas, and I'm your superintendent. We are here to celebrate your teacher, Mrs. Gordon. Do you know why? She's special. What else about Mrs. Gordon? She helps you. One more. What's that? She's a great teacher. One more. She's nice. Of course she's nice. We are in Ms. Plucknett's classroom. Ms. Plucknett has just completed National Board Certification, which is like the highest level of certification that a teacher can do. Your teacher, Mrs. Miller, has done something not a lot of teachers do. And she is being honored today for being nationally board certified. I've been traveling all over the district today, going to a variety of schools, honoring our nationally board certified teachers who have just gotten certified. And your very own, Mrs. Miller, was certified. And yes, a very long commitment she had to study, to improve her practice, and to become nationally certified. That's like the highest you can go as a teacher. So can we all give Mrs. Miller a hand, please?
Now we would like to recognize and celebrate our own District 11 new National Board Certified Teachers. Our first District 11 NBCT to be recognized was born and raised in Illinois and even had her first teaching job there. She has been teaching 24 years and has had a variety of experiences during that time, including being trained by NASA to teach space education. She was able to teach the entire student body, K through 8, about constellations, planets, and Greek mythology through NASA's observatory. One of the funniest things that happened to her during her teaching career occurred during her first years of teaching at a rural school district in which she allowed her students to bring in their animals for a show and tell. Little did she know that students would bring in cows, horses, pigs, and goats. Her advice for others considering going through the national board process is to make sure your family can be independent. Have a support system of other teachers in the program, and make sure you have staff at your school who can and will support you with editing, researching, and videotaping. Let's hear from Cindy Gordon's students about the impact she has had on them.
What makes Mrs. Gordon such a special teacher?
She likes to be herself, and she's very unique.
What makes her unique?
Like, she does her own thing in the class, and she makes up these fun rotations for us. I love you.
What makes Mrs. Gordon special?
She is very smart and nice, and she lets us do fun stuff sometimes when we're being good.
Did you want to tell Mrs. Gordon something special about how nice she is? Did you want to say a special message to her? Because she'll watch this and she'll probably appreciate that. What would you say to her?
I would say she is very smart and nice, and I really like her as my teacher because she teaches me challenging math and reading.
I would like to welcome to the stage Cindy Gordon, who is currently a second grade teacher at Martinez Elementary School. She's certified in literacy, reading language arts. In attendance with her this evening is principal of Martinez Elementary, Mrs. Bobby Long. Please listen to the impact the National Board Certification process has had on Cindy.
Pursuing a national board certification has been one of the most challenging and rewarding goals I have undergone. The process inspired me to dig deeper into reflecting and justifying my own pedagogy of instruction. I was humbled by the steep learning curve I made to be more analytical, systematic, and innovative in my teaching. As a result, I was highly rewarded because it helped shape me into a more reflective and insightful and competent teacher. Due to this process, I am better prepared to help my students reach a higher level of education and to overcome every learning challenge they encounter.
Our next new District 11 NBCT to be recognized was born and raised in Wisconsin and earned her bachelor's degree in Wisconsin. She has been in education for 17 years, with 2 of those as an administrator. She knew she wanted to become a teacher during her junior year of high school, when her math teacher went out of her way to be sure she succeeded. She was inspired to help kids the way she had been helped. Her advice for those thinking about going through the process is to be prepared to quit several times throughout the process. However, when you do persevere, it will be the most effective professional development that you have embarked on. Her joke was that she quit every single month going through this process. Let's hear from Brenda Miller's students about the impact she has had on them.
Sitting here with you at Taylor Elementary School, how has Mrs. Miller impacted your learning here at the school?
She impacted my learning because I used to not be good at math, and she changed that, and now I am one of the best at math.
That must be a special skill that Mrs. Miller has. What is it about Mrs. Miller that just makes her so special?
She has no favorites. She likes everyone in the class, and she treats everyone fairly.
What makes Mrs. Miller such a special teacher?
In the beginning of the year, I struggled a lot in math, and she just helped me so much in math, and I guess that's really great because I was really bad at math in the beginning of the year, and now it's kind of one of my favorite subjects.
In closing, Mrs. Miller's going to have this video for her keepsake. And now if you want to share a special message just to Mrs. Miller, thanking her for, how wonderful she is there something you'd like to share with her?
Miss Miller, you really helped me a lot, and you're probably one of my favorite teachers, to be honest, and just a really great teacher, so.
I would like to welcome to the stage Brenda Miller, who currently teaches a 4-5 combination class at Taylor Elementary. She's certified in literacy, reading, language arts. In attendance with her this evening is Chris Hawkinson. She is a National Board Certified teacher and facilitator of candidate support classes. Please listen to the impact the National Board certification process has had on Brenda.
The National Board process was challenging yet rewarding. It required me to understand instructional decisions through ongoing reflection and continuous learning. Because of my growth, I make strategic decisions during planning and delivery of instruction, which impacts my students' learning.
Our next new NBCT to be recognized was born and raised in Orange County, California, by parents who were both teachers. She knew she wanted to become a teacher after volunteering in her daughter's classroom at least 4 days a week, and she went back to school when her youngest daughter was in kindergarten. A highlight of her teaching career is earning her master's and her National Board certification within a month of each other. Advice she has for those considering pursuing certification is to find someone to go through the process with and know that it will challenge you in ways that you did not think. Be prepared to analyze parts of your teaching that you never thought about before and to grow in ways that you never imagined. Let's hear from Sarah Miller's students about the impact she has had on them.
What would you want to tell Mrs. Miller about her as a teacher or her as a person in your life?
She is a big role. She has a big role for me because she makes me want to go to school.
it really makes me look forward to going to school, and because I get to learn, and then I also get to know her a little bit.
If you were able to tell her something about how much she means to you, what would you tell her?
I would tell her congratulations on getting certified, and I really wish she could be my teacher forever.
What would you want to tell Mrs. Miller about her as a teacher or her as a person in your life?
She is a big role. She has a big role for me because she makes me want to go to school. It really makes me look forward to going to school, and because I get to learn, and then I also get to know her a little bit.
If you were able to tell her something about how much she means to you, what would you tell her?
I would tell her congratulations on getting certified, and I really wish she could be my teacher forever.
I would like to welcome to the stage Sarah Miller, who is currently a 4th grade teacher at Penrose Elementary and certified in literacy, reading, language arts. In attendance with her this evening is the principal at Penrose Elementary, Mrs. Tamara Sobin. Let's listen to the impact the National Board Certification process has had on Sarah.
National Board Certification challenged me to grow more than any other process. Not only did it hold me accountable for evaluating my decisions as an educator, but it dared me to grow in my personal life. Perseverance, grit, and growth are now a lifestyle in and out of the classroom.
Our last new District 11 NBCT to be recognized this evening was born and raised in North Dakota and spent the first few years of her teaching career there. She was initially accepted into a nursing program, but felt that it was going too far away from her calling. She loves writing and was encouraged by her 6th grade math and language arts teacher to be confident and prepared for high school, although she was a very shy student. The advice she has for those considering the National Board Certification process is to take a support class. Take all the advice you can for time management, etc. Find someone else to meet up with outside of your support classes to read your writing and talk out ideas with. Don't procrastinate. Save, in caps, everything. Each year, I thought I would be submitting 1 unit, 1 lesson, or writing about 1 student or another. And as I began to write my component, it would change each time. So let's listen to the impact Amber has had on a couple of her students.
When you think about your teacher, what makes her special to you?
Miss Buckman is special because she has like a really nice environment to the whole school where like she could be really nice and even if she has like a bad day or something, she'll still be happy about it.
What would you wish every one of your teachers had that she has?
Mainly just her personality. She's really nice and sweet and kind, and she has a really nice environment to the whole school.
What makes her so special as a teacher?
She does her job and like she helps anybody that she can, and like if you ask for help, she'll just come to you, and she's nice.
I would like to welcome to the stage Amber Plucknett, who is currently an English language arts teacher at Tesla Educational Opportunity School and certified in early adolescence language arts. In attendance with her this evening is Principal of Tesla, Mr. Jason Miller. Please listen to the impact the National Board process has had on Amber.
Through this process, I honed my strengths and gained insight into my weaknesses as an educator. It brought clarity to my planning and affirmed the importance of placing students as learners and as individuals at the forefront of my instruction. I will continue using what I learned about analyzing and evaluating data to understand, engage, and grow my students.
Now we have a message from Peggy Brookins, who is the president of National Board for Professional Teaching Standards. This message is specific to our newest National Board certified teachers here in School District 11 and our consortium.
Hi, I'm Peggy Brookins. I'm president and CEO of the National Board for Professional Teaching Standards. I'm also a board certified teacher. This is the third year in a row I've sent you a video message to help celebrate your new and renewed NBCTs. I'm excited to join you virtually, and I wish I could be with you in person. On behalf of all of us at the National Board, I'm excited to congratulate you, the 7 new and the 5 renewed NBCTs in Colorado Springs District 11. Your district ranks 4th in the state, and that's a great accomplishment. I'd like to recognize the new NBCTs, Cindy Gordon, Brenda Miller, Sarah Miller, Amber Plunkett, Kristen Ghosh, Sherry Griffin, Kathleen Spence, and the renewed NBCTs, Donna Brooks, Jeanette Watts, Diane Jensen, Sarah Line, and Rosanna Rondo Fisher. I know that the certification process is rigorous. Each of you has shown a dedication to the teaching profession, to your students, and to your own teaching practice. Your students, school, and the community are stronger because you have worked to teach to the highest standards. I am so proud to welcome you as National Board certified teachers.
Congratulations, and thank you to all the new and renewed NBCTs for your dedication to the profession, your districts, your schools, your colleagues, and most of all, each and every one of your students. So thank you and congratulations. So before I have all the NBCTs in the room come up on stage for a group photo, I would like to thank many people and departments for collaborating to make this celebration happen. A big thank you to District 11 Administration and the Board of Education for supporting our program. Linda Sanders, Director of Professional Development. The District 11 National Board Cabinet members. District 11 Media Production Department, Martinez Elementary, Taylor Elementary, Penrose Elementary, and Tesla Opportunity School, District 2 Soaring Eagles Elementary School, Fremont RE2 Fremont Elementary School, and all of the staff here at Tesla Professional Development Center. And to each and every one of those students who were willing to give testimonials on their teachers' behalf to make tonight so special for them. Thank you so much for partnering with District 11 National Board Certification Program to provide this celebration of accomplished teaching. At this time, could I please have all of the NBCTs in the room, new and those that previously certified, come up to the stage for a group photo.